Hello people, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you've been having a happy holiday so far. I'm not doing too bad myself. So I'm going to share and kind of dub over an old childhood comic book I made when I was 11 years old on Christmas. Because, why not? I mean, that's like the best way to celebrate the holidays, am I right? But in all seriousness, this was probably back in 2014, if I remember correctly, where I made this at my nana's house, where I wrote this comic book with pen, which is why I have some scribbles on the comic pages, because I messed up and I can't erase it with pen, obviously, so I have to scribble over that. And then use crayons with very sloppy coloring. So as you can see, this comic has not necessarily aged well in terms of artwork, but hey, it's something nostalgic I have made and I sometimes still look back at, even when it's not Christmas, just to get a good laugh at some of my old works. But I have made some more comic books like this. Sadly, most of them I think have been discarded and just thrown out, and I don't have them anymore. But regardless, I guess I could show you some of the remaining comic books I have left in another video. So anyway, let's dive into this little comic book for holiday's sake, because why not? It is the holidays after all, so why not share a holiday related comic book with you guys for the holidays. Okay, let's get this going. Santa's epic fail. One night at Santa's workshop.
Santa, we loaded all the presents.
Loaded all the presents. Loaded is like a term used for guns and weapons and stuff. Wouldn't stocked all the presents have worked better? But I mean, I was a kid, so I guess I didn't think too much about that. Anyway, let's move on. Ho, ho, ho. With all the presents loaded, we can give it to the people in the world.
In one night?
Yes, in one night, and by myself. So why is this little elf doubting Santa again? I mean, unless he was a new recruit, he would have no reason to, given Santa's probably been doing this for years since his existence. Although I will admit, I did get that line from a car commercial once, featuring Santa Claus. Don't remember which one it was.
But that's impossible. Hey Santa, we loaded the reindeers.
Loaded the reindeers? Wouldn't it be gathered the reindeers together, Rudolph and his gang are gonna fly on Christmas? But why loaded the reindeers? I used loaded a few times when it probably shouldn't have been used. Thank you, my little elf.
You're welcome, sir. But Santa, how are you going to do this in one night?
Look, I got my sleigh, my reindeers, and me, so how can I possibly not make it? I like how he said, and me, because he makes all the magic possible. Then again, he is the one flying the sleigh. So, yeah.
But
less talking, more flying. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I have a feeling he's not going to make it. Me too.
And this coffee elf also doubts Santa, like, is he also a new recruit? Or do they just believe that Santa has an alternate way of getting the presents around the world in one night? Who does that elf think he is? I could give these presents in one night. Lights out, Santa. Wait, what's that beeping noise? Now, I will never know why there's a ninja assassin guy on the sleigh, put a time bomb to blow up Santa like that. Like, that sounds so bizarre. Was he like hiding behind the sleigh the whole time? And being a ninja, I assume he would sneak aboard without suspicion. No, my sleigh and my reindeer, it's ruined. Christmas is ruined. I need to find something to ride on. I got it. Military rockets, because the military would totally label the rockets in plain sight like that. Also, I guess Santa's been traveling the world for a long time if you already went to the city with military bases. This will save Christmas. And Santa gets inside the military base undetected, like, were there no guards recognizing Santa Claus and maybe asking him a bunch of questions? Maybe autographs because the soldiers might have children who love Santa. Nothing like that? Hey, stop right there!
We have ignition.
Gotta go.
that Santa?
I like that line. Is that Santa? Just questioning Santa ever doing this. Also, yes, those gray soldier designs were kind of inspired by the Lego Indiana Jones game with the gray attired enemy soldiers. Just a fun little heads up of what I did.
Halt, who are you? Relax, Chief. He's going after Santa. I can see that.
World, here I come.
Not on my watch.
A ninja in blue? Now that's something you don't see every day. No, I'm pretty sure ninja in blue is not that rare. Like, I'm sure it's seen all the time, like other colored ninjas.
And disarmed.
Landed safely. Look, there's Halo soldiers here for some reason. Not sure why they made a cameo, but oh well. Also, why is a crowd booing Santa? Like, is it the soldiers or some random crowd that was just happened to be there, which I'm pretty sure was what I intended back then. Just strange.
Alright, big guy, you're arrested. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? Great job, Ninja Man. I knew we could count on you. Thanks, sir.
Wait, his name is Ninja Man. That is a terrible name. I'm sorry, but what was I thinking? I could have done something much better. Ninja Man. Man, that name has not aged well.
Noble 6, let's move. Coming. Gotta go. See ya. Bye.
Back at Santa's workshop. So it looks like the elves have been stalking Santa's little journey the whole time on a television. Probably happened every year, I guess.
Santa failed! Hey everyone! Santa failed! He failed to deliver all the presents around the world!
What? He failed? I knew we couldn't count on him!
And now they've seen Santa failing for the first time. They all turn their back on him. Why though? I mean, think about it. They've watched his journey. Wouldn't they know that it wasn't technically Santa's fault? I mean, it was pretty clear that the Ninja Man guy, he sabotaged Santa and caused him to crash in the first place. But I guess being a ninja, it was not seen. But the elves ignored that and instead paid attention to the fact that he stole rockets as, mind you, a desperate attempt to save Christmas. Only for this ninja guy to come back as, I guess, a hero, even though he caused Santa's crash in the first place, punches him and disarms. Yes, he saved the day, and then Santa just gets arrested without his side of the story or anything. He's a celebrity, shouldn't he get some say in things? Shouldn't the public question what's going on? Why would they just arrest Santa like that on the spot, like he's a wanted criminal for a long time? Santa hasn't technically done anything wrong. Yeah, stealing rockets is wrong, but that's only because his sleigh crashed and his reindeer disappeared. They're not dead, don't worry, but the point is, Santa Claus is the real victim here when you really think about it. Santa's epic fail, more like Santa gets sabotaged and then arrested for stealing rockets that he had no choice but to do. But then I guess the military rockets were just conveniently there anyway, so what else was he gonna do? And the Ninja Man gets let off the hook, considering a crime he committed, sabotaging Santa. I mean, I guess it wasn't known, but then again, he doesn't get punished for a crime he clearly committed for unknown reasons. Like, that's not fair. Santa deserves more justice. Hashtag justice for Santa. He did not deserve this. That was quite the adventure, wasn't it? Just an overall insanity, but hey, that's what I did as a kid. So there you go, guys. That's my childhood comic book that I still look back at occasionally. It's just a fun ride, even though, yeah, things have not necessarily aged well. And I even went as far as to make a sequel. Yep, I made a sequel comic, except for one problem. It's actually not finished. Yeah, I never actually got time to finish this comic book, and I don't know if I will. Maybe tell me, guys, in the comments if you would like to see this comic sequel become officially completed. Let's just show you what I've made so far, though. Santa's Epic Fail, Volume 2. Last year, let me out. A year later, ho ho ho, I'm back.
You wasted our time last year just to crash, steal military property, and
Get arrested, you fat fraud!
Shut up.
Ah! And that's my sequel comic. I'm sorry it didn't last that long, but I guess I was a little dismotivated at the time. And I guess it's good to know that Santa got arrested unfairly. Just thrown in jail, I guess, for I don't know how long, maybe probably months. But yeah. And I guess that elf sort of deserved to be kicked at the Target for just straight out blowing angered spute at Santa, even though it wasn't his fault, like I said. But I didn't think about that at the time. It was just funny. It was just for humorous comedicness. But yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me on this little adventure. Let me know what you think, or if you have made any other, I guess, embarrassing comic books. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, or you can go ahead and share me some of your old childhood comic books you might have made. So regardless, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a soon-to-be Happy New Year's. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.